Southampton 1, Chelsea 5. An absolutely formidable performance from Chelsea. Wasn't our best to start off with, but we got off to a great start after we settled down and obviously we got that first goal. But the question is that I want to ask you guys as Chelsea fans, is Chelsea finally back? Let's talk about it in this video. So we're going to do a bit of a deep dive very quickly into how Chelsea like to play. Now, we know that Chelsea like to operate in a 4-2-3-1, but there is one crucial player that is so important to the way that Chelsea play, and it is not Cole Palmer. Everybody thinks Cole Palmer, the team is built around Cole Palmer. It's Cole Palmer, it's Cole Palmer. That, yes, he is our most decorated player. Yes, he scored so many goals for us last season. Yes, he's got a great mentality. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Yes, he's probably one of our best prospects. But there is one player in this team who I believe Maresca is building this team around. And you can tell just from this game who that player is. Now, I want to talk about, first of all, Madueke. A lot of people want to talk about Madueke in terms of that he's not good enough, he's not clinical enough. I like him. I like Madueke because he's hungry. He wants to please. He's got an eye for goal. He can shoot with his left and shoot with his right. And we've seen it this season. But some people have grown a little bit impatient with Madueke, mainly due to the fact that he's not finishing his chances. And against bottom of the table Southampton, who are down to 10 men at the end of the first half, you would think that Madueke would have he's got into those great positions. So off the ball, he's getting into those positions, but he's just not finishing his chances. And arguably, yes, he's taken one shot. It was on his right foot. But you think, come on, Madueke, you got to put it in the back of the net. But he impressed me. Out of all the players that I thought that show me, other than Cole Palmer, think, okay, he's young. Is he good enough? I really like Madueke. Malo Gusto, if you can see from the touch map, these are the areas where it's green, where he's been receiving the ball. Malo Gusto got 91 touches. 91 touches on the ball. Now, he is the inverted fullback. If you want to go ahead and look at Cucurella was more operating as like a wing back, fullback position. But when it came to operating as a kind of a false back, jumping into the middle of the pitch alongside Caicedo and Enzo, Gusto was operating as arguably a centre mid. And I felt like he played fantastic. There were some times, I think the first goal Southampton scored, I felt like he should have, after Enzo tried to dive in and miss, and he did the same, but he managed to recover, but it just wasn't enough. And then Southampton scored. Other than that, I don't think he put a foot wrong at all. It was good to see the likes of Sancho get on the ball. It was good to see the likes of, Sancho scoring. It was good to see, obviously, Madueke scoring. And Christopher Nkunku, who played a very patient role here. Now, here it says he didn't really touch the ball that much, and he didn't. I think in the second half, there were moments where he was getting on the ball and trying to get things going with Southampton. I believe it was 3-1 at the time, and Southampton looked like they were going to score their second goal. And I believe Nkunku had to drop in deep and try, keep the ball going. I really liked Nkunku today. I feel like there were opportunities where he could have scored twice. One defender made a very, very good tackle on Nkunku, but I feel like his balls in behind that he was receiving and managed to bring it down under control, but just couldn't get his shot away. I thought he was very, very good in terms of timing his runs off the ball was really, really good. But there is one player for me that I believe Chelsea Football Club, Enzo Maresca, is building a team around. And it is, you can tell me, let me know in the comments before I announce it. It is Enzo Fernandez. Alongside Gusto touched the ball 91 times. But Enzo Fernandez got, I know he assisted. I think was it 2 assists today? I do believe. No, it's just 1. It was from the corner from Disasi, which is great to see us scoring from corners. Let me just add that in there. It was good to see us scoring from corners. But I think that a lot of the passes, there was one through ball that Enzo played. I think this is what I was talking about with Nkunku. Enzo played a through ball into Nkunku. He controlled with his left foot and just didn't get a shot away because the defender made a really, really good tackle. Enzo was, I believe, is pivotal to the way that Chelsea bring the ball forwards. He was under a lot of criticism last season, but just in terms of how are Chelsea playing, I believe he's so crucial to the fact that he's so crucial to the way Chelsea play. Because I believe there were moments where Pochettino last season was benching Enzo to play Romeo when he was fit and Caicedo. But as you can see, when Caicedo and Romeo Lavia and Enzo are all fit, he's got to make sure Enzo plays. And obviously, again on the weekend, Enzo pushed further up the pitch alongside Cole Palmer and Jackson. Today he was playing a bit more of a central role, and I thought he was brilliant. Just in terms of traveling the ball, helping that defense, he was covering as well for defenders, doubling up, support his defense, getting the ball, bringing it forward. I thought he was very, very crucial. And I do believe this team is building around, and I didn't think it would be, I thought it would be around Cole Palmer, but just watching the way Chelsea play, he wants Enzo to be that focal point, not just on the ball, but off the ball at the same time, in and out of possession. Chelsea are just fantastic. And for me personally, if we continue playing the way, I feel like we still have one test. We've got to play someone from the top four and beat them to prove that we are truly better. I'm not talking like a 5-0 battering, but just to win the game against a top four side. And I think other than Spurs this weekend, next big game would be Man City, which is, I think, mid-January. That is our next big game. But next couple of weeks, I think there are points we need to pick up along the road. We've got a bit of a test against Spurs, who I think we can beat. They play very high line. They like to press very high, just like we do. Will our defense be able to hold them with Fofana out? I believe Tosin played fantastic. I would prefer Tosin over Disasi and Badiashile. But again, our biggest test would be Man City. If we can beat Man City, regardless of Man City's form, if we can beat Man City, I truly believe Chelsea are back. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of Chelsea's performance, guys? Who do you think the team is built around? Do you agree or disagree with anything I've got to say? I want to talk to you guys in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I am live on YouTube with all the Chelsea games. I'm live on Twitch and on TikTok. The link to my channels is all down below in the description. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.